Hello, hello, hello to all of my amazing Cancers. Hopefully, you all are having a great day. I know you are because that's the intention you set. Hopefully, you had a spectacular weekend. Yes, Cancer. Listen, we're going to get right into your reading. We're going to get right into your reading. Listen, Cancer, the beautiful thing about a full moon is that it exposes all parts of us, like all our inside, like our spirit, right? And some of you all may have been called overly sensitive in the past, but you're learning how to balance out your energy by removing some things. So while you may not be exactly where you are in your life, you have come a very, very long way because the world needs people who are sensitive to others' energies and other pain. And so you can teach people how to raise their frequency. Okay. So let me help you with something. Let me help you with a couple of things. Some messages are coming through already, Cancer. So let's go. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing Cancers as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions and spirituality, and where my Cancers need to take action. I am talking to my encouraging by reassuring people. You all are all have been very encouraging, and this is going to make a lot of sense to you all and help you balance out your energy. To my sweethearts who are also empathic, who give their absolute best, don't hold back their emotions, charming, human lie detectors, reflective, maternal, tenacious, highly imaginative, loyal, persuasive, emotional in a good way, and sympathetic crabs. I'm talking to you, gods and goddesses. Listen, without Cancers, the fact that your ruling planet is the moon, which is a luminary, it's not a planet, it's a luminary, and it never goes retrograde. You give people, because you're so receptive to energy, you are so magnetic. People energy is attracted to you, whether it's the energy in the form of money, energy in the form of people, energy in the form of whatever, time, whatever is attracted to you. A lot of people don't realize that you were able to see it. You were able to pick up on the hurt in a lot of people around you. And maybe because you cried, they may have thought, okay, you're a crybaby or you're moody or you're this and that. But actually what you were picking up on was on their pain, and you were grieving for them. When they didn't know how to cry, they didn't know how to express their emotions, you were actually picking up on the energy for them, Cancer. So trust me when I tell you, Cancers, the fact that you're learning how to balance out your own energy, and you are creating, you're tapped into your divine masculine side. You're a divine feminine by default, so you all are nurturers by default. But the fact that you're tapping into your divine masculine side, and you are creating distance between you or them, or even you may have severed ties with them, or even like taken a blowtorch to it and just blown that relationship out of the water, whatever it was for you to, they're going to miss the fact that you're so sensitive to their energy. So a lot of people would have, like I said, and look, and now that they are gone, you're replacing that energy. What the energy that's coming your way is, guess what? Financial independence. Yep, financial independence. You basically pulling in the money, all sorts of money, like the energy of money is what I'm saying. Financial independence for you, because I'm telling you, some people have really taken your nurturing for granted over the years. They have taken your nurturing for granted, but now that you have learned how to balance out your energy, a lot of people have manipulated you. And whereas before they have gotten so close to you, they really could have killed your spirit. See this person with a knife in their hand, they could have killed your spirit. And killing your spirit, you might as well be walking around like a zombie. You might as well already have been buried and dead. But now today, the Cancer you are today, you're taking this same knife and you are severing ties with that relationship, cutting the air supply. That relationship is dead, never ever to breathe life back into that whatsoever. You've taken that sword, you have ended a relationship. They will never find another nurturer like you. They'd have to go find another Cancer, but they'll never find another nurturer exactly like you, because you were able to pick up on their moods in different phases. Remember, the moon has 8 different phases, right? From the new moon all the way to the full moon. You were able to pick up on their moods, their energies, and you grieved with them, alongside them, whether they openly show their tears or not. You grieve for them. And it was that maternal, it's just like that maternal energy where you don't necessarily want to let your child go because you feel like, okay, this world is too cruel and too harsh. That is why, Cancers, I do not want you all to change the sensitive part of yourself, because that's innate. That's just who you are, right? But you've been reborn. You've cut out the manipulators, the liars, the people who have done you wrong. I mean, over the years have taken your kindness for absolute weakness, have taken it. You've deaded those situations and you've moved on. Why? Because you are completely healed. You are healed. This, and not only that, okay, the death rebirth card is attached to Scorpio, which is a fixed sign. So that's the death rebirth. And then the star is attached to Aquarius. So some of you all may have Aquarius and Scorpio in your chart, but nevertheless, both of these are fixed signs. Your emotions are fixed, that it's over. You are healed. You're done. And this right here, sun sign, is attached to Leo, is also a fixed sign. You're only focused on your happiness. The old you would have allowed them to keep taking from your healing maternal energy. I'm talking to men and women, right? And now that you look back, okay, you see things crystal clear. You got that sword in your hand, and you are very careful about who you allow to suck the life out of you. Your sign represents emotions and creativity, and they were sucking all the emotions and the creativity out of you until you just felt like you just didn't have. That's where the moodiness was coming from. Because first of all, you absorbed their hurt, their pain. You took on all their hurt and their pain, just like a mother would, right? Did they appreciate it? Sometimes they may have shown that they did. Other times they showed that they didn't, right? In you, they needed mothering. When you gave them mothering, they told, well, who do you think you are? You're not my mother. But wait a second. I see your pain. I see your hurting because you saw so much deeper than they did. I'm telling you, you are able to see things that a lot of people who took from you did not see. But now it's a whole new day. It's a new day. Yeah, you were actually mourning for them. You were grieving for them like a death. You were grieving for them when they didn't even know how to cry, when they didn't even know how to express themselves because maybe somebody in their life told them to stop crying, stop showing your emotions, stop doing this, that, and the other. You were grieving for them, but they saw it as a sign of weakness. I'm telling you, when the ones who did you wrong and the ones who manipulated you, they're going to come up against people who are absolutely ruthless. And they're going to remember, oh my God, I really need it. Now I see, maybe some of them will see it right away. Maybe some of them won't. But again, you'll be long gone, moved on with your life. Like you wanted to be out there with the ruthless world, you go right on ahead because I was able to pick up on. But again, you had to let them go. Like a lot of times parents have to let their kids go out into this cruel world, especially when they start, you know how some kids get to a point where they like, okay, well, I'm at such and such age. How come you won't let me do this? And how come you won't let me do that? And I want to get out the house and do X, Y, and Z. But I'm going to tell you, it was causing hostility. It was causing you way too much hostility. In some places, it could have drawn blood just because, again, the person was just showing you they don't need you anymore. Okay, bet you don't need me anymore. You don't need my sensitivity. I'm taking all of it back. I'm not angry. I'm not frustrated. I'm not mad. I'm not holding space for that anymore. No more. Nope, you see things crystal clear, but you had to remove these. You had to remove the blindfolds. They don't even realize, again, I have to reiterate this because a lot of you all may not understand how precious you are to the universe, Cancers. The fact that you all can pick up on people's emotions, sometimes even better than they can. Again, you have the benefit of the moon being your ruling planet, but you had to remove these blindfolds so you can really, really see. You had to learn how to take your power back. Yes, and now, right now, laser focuses on you. Yep, you're focusing on your coins. You're focusing on, nurturing people that's in your circle who appreciate you, who are not taking advantage of your kindness. Your intuition is on 1,000 now that they're no longer in your life. That relationship is dead. Look at least 8 streams of income, right? Because you're not going to overstay your time in somebody else's dysfunctional universe ever again. You're not going to do it. If you don't want my nurturing, that's fine. I'm not going to force it on you. You're not going to cause me to be moody. You're not going to cause me to be negative. I'm not going to cling on to you because that's where the clinginess comes from, is that mothering, that nurturing energy. Is like, I want to cling on to you because I know you're not completely healed yet. So I want to help you. But they didn't see it that way. You're no longer going to be unpredictable. You're no longer going to be suspicious of anything. Hey, listen. If you don't want my nurturing, that is A-okay. I'll have to just let you go so that I can hold space for somebody else or something that wants my nurturing. Right now, it's my money, my coins. I'll be working on my daily affairs when it comes to my money. And like some of y'all are working regular jobs and some of you all have your business. So I'm going to hold space for my new businesses, plural. I'm no longer holding space for a person who doesn't appreciate my kindness and they see it as a form of weakness. It is not. It's actually a form of strength to be sensitive to other people's emotions. And so that's the thing that you had to tweak a little bit, is just letting things go. And look at you feeling a lot better. I'm telling you, feeling a lot better, feeling sunnier. Some of y'all are starting to take nature walks where you're just letting the sun beam down on you. You're getting recharged from the earth, from the bottom and the top, from this on both sides, the sky. And in most cases, like I said, water, this blue representing water. But guess what? Also, blue represents your throat chakra is wide open. You're just saying to God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to now know what I want in my life and what I don't want. Thank you for giving me the intuitiveness, the gift of just being able to see energies like that coming my way that are so broken. No matter how much I pour into them, remember you're a water sign, no matter how much I pour into them, they will just drink and drink and drink my water until there's nothing left, until I'm exhausted and I don't have it to give to anybody else who really desperately needs it and who would be grateful for it, right? Yeah, never again are you going to do that. No, never again. Read, right? Listen, emotionally, you could read them for filth, but that's not who you are. You could, if you want to tap into the evil side of yourself. Everybody has good and evil in them. Everybody has seen, unseen, known, unknown. But instead, some of you all are saying, you know what? I can read people like a book. I can read them like a book. I'm already seeing it coming. I can already see that energy coming. And because I don't want to go to the lower side of myself and in the end read that person for filth. I don't need to do all of that, but I can read their energy coming, and I've already decided I'm going to have to create some distance between me and them just to test it out a little bit to see if I can offer them some nurturing, how they're going to take it. Some of them will accept it and be grateful for your nurturing. Some of it will take a little bit and they'll run away and they won't come back until they need more nurturing from you and some more water from you. So those people you may have to keep at a distance because it really can break your heart that they're just coming to you just take. Some people, again, you'll be able to read their spirit and recognize, nah, I'm not the one that can help them. Like they're going to have to watch from afar. They're going to have to, because that's how broken some people are. But again, never again are you going to allow, you're not going to sit there. None of the people that appreciate you, you'll sit there and hold space for them to be there, to grieve with them. But you're also teaching them, hey, you know, you may even suggest, and I'm talking third dimension now. Now you may even suggest to some people, hey, you've been in this place for a long time. Have you thought about seeking therapy? Have you thought about getting some help? So that it doesn't come to a point where they just like start draining all the water from you, like draining everything and draining your creativity, draining your emotions, draining. So you know when there's a cutoff point. But I'm telling you, some people in the past, whether it's family members, ex-lovers, ex-friends, ex-whomever, didn't even realize that you were able to pick up on their emotions better than they were. And so you're not gonna continue putting yourself in a position to be stomped all over like a doormat anymore. That was where you came from when you didn't know how to control your emotions, and therefore you are allowing just anybody to just pour their contaminants into you, like their toxicity into you. But that's not happening anymore, Cancer. So kudos to you. And again, like I said, this amount of money that I'm seeing here in your cards is ridiculous. I'm talking about at least 8 streams of income, financial independence. I see you balancing out your business with your regular job and everything. I just see you taking your power back. And guess what? When you do meet your person, because you are great at reading people, you'll be able to see that is the person who will be able to openly accept your sensitive nature. Right? People have, the word sensitive has such a negative connotation because people have been the world is so insensitive. But that's exactly what certain people are going to, that's exactly what they're going to experience. They're going to experience how cold and cruel this world is without you. That is what I have for you, Cancers. Continue having a spectacular day. I know you will, because that's the intention you set. Bye.